Hello, everybody. Welcome. Let's start the show again. There's no stopping on this one. You know, we just never stop. Oh my gosh, we have a few people already. Austin Futures, good morning. Abyss. Hey, I'm here for everyone, you know. Gerard, hey, good morning. Ollie, what's up? Good morning. Welcome. Ivan, hey, good to see you on the stream. Heath is back. Marco, hello Marco, and Tommy Me entered the building. Green, what's happening? How you doing, man? And the other Marco is here. We have more and more Marcos around. Nice. All right, Joel Smith, hello. Good morning. And Stefan, what's happening? Good to see everybody on this beautiful, fine London Open. Actually, not London Open yet, don't worry. But London Kill Zone Open. Look at that, all-time high. So close. So close. Teams, hey, good to see you. I try to pronounce your name. Teams, Hundefoto, Hundefotoschul. Teams Hundefotoschul. I hope I said it right. But hey, good morning. Lab. And Brian O'Donnell is here. Good morning, welcome. Oh man, what a morning. What a start. German is not easy. It was good. Okay. Hundefotoschul. Hundefotoschul. Like I can say Michael Schumacher. Michael Schumacher? Ja. Ich spreche Deutsch nur ein bisschen. Aber ja. Ja, das ist alles, was ich kann sprechen in Deutsch. Ja oder nein. Ja, das ist alles. Ja oder nein. There's a joke actually. I know it comes with a story. A guy goes to a language exam, German language exam actually, and he's very bad. He's very bad actually, and you know the guy who is the teacher, or I don't know what's that person called who conducts the exam. Anyway, he tells him like oh my god, this man is really bad in German. He's really bad, but you know, I just want to let him through. So I'm gonna ask a very simple question. Like it's gonna be a yes and no, yes and no answer. It's gonna be very simple. Whatever you answer is gonna be fine. I'm just gonna proctor. Yeah, I'm just gonna let you through the exam. Just gonna be a very simple yes and no answer. So okay, let's start. Okay, listen to me. Like, ja oder nein. And so the guy says, oder. Anyway, let's just go. Let's just move on. I'm not so good in telling jokes, but I hope you guys get it. So again, the question, ja oder nein? And the answer is, oder. Anyway. So let's go to NQ. It seems like it wants to pop the all-time high at 425, and so who knows? Actually, I was checking the CFD contracts too, and they CFDs made a new all-time high. This is still struggling a little bit, so yeah. Pinion Mendez, good morning, and Larry is here. Hello. Vibes. What's happening, Vibes? Jerry Trade. Bill Hohenst, good morning. We're just I'm just looking for all-time high. 425. I think everybody's looking for that, right? Everyone is looking for the same level. Like, why not? Right? So, that being said, okay, all right. I'm just checking some other markets if I see some correlation happening, but nothing. Yeah, nothing so far. All right, that's good. That makes it easy. That makes it actually easy. All right. Okay. How far is this gonna go? Nobody knows. Anyway, I was just checking gold in some of the markets. Tomo FX, hey, good morning. Took an hour to make 305. Hey, at least you made $305. No complaining about that, man. That is cool. Mullo, the man. Long from 74 to 95. That's actually a good zone to go long. That's a good level. That is absolutely a good level to go long. You're at Top Step right now. All right. Ebo Munich, hello, good morning. I think we have to go down to the 5 or the 1 minute chart, and let's see some levels here. There is a valid order block on the 5 minute. Look at that. Opening is at 293. I'm gonna take it just in case if it wants to go lower. That's a 5 minute order block. 5 minute bullish order block / demand zone. No, not demand. Okay, that's what's there. Otherwise, nothing. Oh, there's one more here. Could be going. We are actually in a zone right now already. That's kind of interesting, right? But we'll see. Okay. If we go down to the 1 minute, there is a possible sign of this one going a little bit higher. Oops. Let me put my indicators to the other window. Indicators are saying that there is a possible long position, yeah. Correction 295. Oh, yeah. Well, don't worry about that. 3 green days back to back. Nice. Let's go. Okay, so far we're stuck here. What's about, yeah, gold might want to go and sweep the lows of this level, previous day low, which is basically a bullish order block. So get ready. Yeah. And that is all. That is all for now. But I think you pretty much stopped here after the 2 a.m. start. So that's kind of interesting. Don't know what to say about that. Content Hunter, hello there. Good morning. Vibes is killing it. Yonix, welcome to the stream. What's happening? Welcome, welcome. All right. Hey Gabor, good morning. What do you think with yesterday gold drop? Well, I mean, overall, I'm always bullish with gold because it's just never going to stop failing. Obviously, we sometimes need some correction. On the daily chart, we are still ranging. I feel like this range on the daily is just suggesting more upside. So having that information and, like, making this correction, the only thing that concerns me is that we busted through this bullish order block on the 4-hour, repricing currently this gap, and I don't see any other level here on the 4-hour down there that could be interesting. One more thing, I think. Yes, we have one more zone there on the hourly. Actually, it might be still good for a possible target at 73.9. Actually, let me check it. 73.9. Yeah. So we might drop furthermore a little bit on gold because of the hourly zone. I'll be watching for this. And by the way, thanks for letting me know that information. I might gonna try something different today and for the rest of the week, maybe even next week. I might going to search for some entries in the zone or in the order block for possible reversals. 1 hour bullish order block / demand zone on gold. So we'll see how it goes. I think gold can actually go lower, all the way down to 73.9. Now that I'm looking at this, that's where it is going. That's my thought process on gold. It seems like Malo is swimming in profits already. I can feel that, actually. I can feel that because his TP is somewhere here. I think in the 90s, if I remember. 95, yeah. Malo is already printing the money. Just teasing. But yeah, actually, the indicators, I told you guys. I told you. Close enough. 235s. 5 times 5. Jesus. I told you. I told you. Congratulations, man. I don't know what to do. I have to, I just gotta hop on a plane and go out and visit Malo. I'm gonna sit right next to him, and I'm gonna put all my savings to a cash account because just trolling, of course. Man, I don't know how you're doing it. You have some kind of a sixth sense or something. Congratulations. Only 550 in 3 days to pass my funded email. Ah, that is, that's doable, and you don't have to rush it, Yanix. Yeah, actually we can do that, Abyss, just long with 1 micro. 8% consistency because I made, well, at least you can make some extra profit. Farhad, hey Farhad, look, good to have you. What's happening? Good morning. Trader weight can be annoying with moving the charts. Yeah, it is. I know. But anyway, longing at 78. Go for that all-time high. I feel like that all-time high could be swept again. So that's my thought process as well. But obviously we'll see. Gold is, I think gold is just gonna go lower, is what I think. Yeah, it's already going, so gold is unstoppably going lower. All right, it's going. What else do we have? Looking for answers here. Okay. Gold just made a new low, right? No, it didn't. I thought that it's Already done with that. Paul, hey, good morning. Hello, Paul S. What's happening? Did I say good morning? Anyway. Malo, you're the man. Farhad, pass 3 Bulenox. Hey, Farhad. the best pass-through rate. Congratulations, by the way. Good job. Good job. Good job. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Malo, I don't know what to say. Absolutely blessed. I know. Have an awesome day, and rest up, and see you tomorrow, man. Yeah, 100K payout cap, and that's why the pro account is really giving you all the freedom right now. 100K payout cap. Now you can focus really on trading. Yeah, the others have. I think TopStep has a smaller cap, but I'm not sure. How did the earnings come out? Well, all I see is like it was kind of positive after the market close. It was here, but I haven't really checked it. Naomi, good morning. Exactly. Having multiple accounts, you don't need 1K days. Exactly. Yeah, it's hard to repeat 1K every single day on per account. And that's the good thing, like if you have multiple accounts, right? You can only focus on a few $100 here and there. And then it makes life a little bit easier. That's the good thing. Your 35% discount, FundingTicks, can I get the 35 discount on multiple accounts? Yes, you can, Dexter. If you guys want to go and check out FundingTicks, I also have a code. I was not pushing them that hard because I still need to learn a lot about the prop firm, but I registered as an affiliate. So if you guys want to try out FundingTicks, the Tom Sabo code up there is working with FundingTicks, and I do appreciate it. Thank you so much for supporting the channel if you are using my code, but it gives you the 35%. It should be giving you multiple accounts, by the way. So, yeah. 100K per account. Or 100K per social security. Man, I don't know. That's a good question. Top step is 5K cap, unlimited live. 100K per user. Content Hunter. One funded account, but it's going quite well. That's great. So, I mean, you can also be, doing great with one single funded account. Nobody said that it's mandatory to have multiple ones. There's nothing wrong if you have one funded account. 3 days. That's excellent, Content Hunter. That is very good. Hey, thank you, Pinion Mendes. Thank you so much for the support. Those are I meant per user. I know, Abyss. I know that what you meant. Kind of an interesting level here on NQ. Trying to figure out if this one should go higher. What's the goal here? I'm not really sure. Yeah, it seems like everything has got lower a little bit. I think everybody wants to see new all-time highs, right? Yeah, absolutely, Content Hunter. Exactly. In my country, an average job pays $900. And we're talking about only $100,000 cap on my funded futures. In my country, if you make $900 or $1,000, you're actually, I mean, I know it's only my country, I know, but if you make $1,000 here that you take home, you're actually considered good. So I'm okay with the $100,000 cap. Don't worry, guys. On a simulated account, I'm okay. I'm fine with that. Karsten, hey, how are you today? I'm good. Yeah. How much discount do we get to your code on the new accounts? It's 15%. On the legacy accounts, which are the starter plus, you know, you can still get them. First time use until the end of July, you can. I mean, one time use, you can still get the 50%. On the new accounts, it's 15% right now. Yeah. I think the legacy accounts has still the usual discounts. Also, if you're brand new with MyFundedFutures, you can get a 50% discount. My budget is 150 right now. Ah, I see. Because my starter plus will remain same. It's basically the same. Like, you can go to legacy accounts and you can still buy the old starter plus account. I'm in Hungary, Europe. You know, almost the center of Europe. Yeah, and there's no more micro scalping rules, so you can basically micro scalp the heck out of your account. Even for legacy. All right. Germany. All right, not too far. That's not far. Two tick trades are coming. Yes. Netherlands. Jan. Hey. I know. Best DJ in town. What's happening? Oh, crude? What's happening on crude? It's skyrocketing right now. Interesting start for crude oil in the morning, but it's going. No, abort. How did that happen? Rear-ended the truck in traffic. Oh, well, I know it happens. We sometimes are unaware, and it just happens. Well, you know, the main thing, I hope nobody got hurt. I hope nobody has any injuries. The car can be fixed, hopefully. But I hope nobody got hurt. I got one trade so far. Well, one trade sometimes is more than enough. Drove through Hungary to Greece. Oh, nice. Speeding ticket? No. Wrong vignette. Oh, no. Actually, we were considering to drive down to Greece. How was the road? How was the road? I haven't been to Greece in like 15 years or more. How was the drive down to Greece? Was it okay to drive down there? Any issues down the road? Everything went smooth, I hopefully, because we were really considering to drive down to Greece, just to look around, spend a few days. No position, Charles, no position. I'm kind of looking for some push. Wow, aboard. Thank you, man. Thank you for the donation. Thank you so much.
Hit that like button, you hosers.
Exactly. No, thank you, man. I appreciate it. No injuries. The guy was super cool. Awesome. The car's a write off because the airbag popped. Really? Hmm. Another joke for. Oh, yeah, sure. So a Cybertruck drives into a bar. Oh my god. I get it now. I get it. I wasn't paying attention. Okay. Nikolai going next Monday. Nice. Yeah, we were we want to go down there. Decent drive. Okay. D-Pain, good morning. Good to see you, man. Pedal to the metal. No problem. Okay. So smooth. That's good. Yeah, I was actually thinking like, where's D-Pain? All is everyone. It was slow week for me, so trip was good but exhausting. I would do it again and again. Yeah, there were no problems, only toll roads. Yeah. So I guess it wasn't too much excitement, but at least the ride was smooth. But that's good to know because we were really looking at the map, you know, planning the trip. Like I wasn't sure how the roads are doing. I mean, I have to get my BMW also to the mechanic just to make sure it will make the trip. Obviously, it's a 2009 5 Series, so I gotta make sure that everything works fine to make it through the trip. If this would be a new car, maybe I would be a little bit more confident about the trip, but I still have to make sure that the car makes it. And by the way, we are still thinking that on Friday evening, just right after I finished at My Funded TV, we're just gonna drive down to Croatia for a short weekend. We'll be there at 1 a.m. and we're gonna spend Saturday and Sunday, and I'm just gonna drive back on Sunday evening. It's just a few hours. Just to go down to the beach, to the nearest beach, and have some good time. Trade was 2 minutes from 80 to 88. That's more than enough. Thank you again, aboard. We fly to Greece, which is oh, definitely, definitely, it is. Big news tomorrow. Oh yeah, gotta be careful. Tomorrow's news are gonna be quite exciting. What is going on? Nothing so far. NQ slowly making new lows, maybe. Anto, good morning. I gotta turn on the vent because door is closed. Fiance, she's still sleeping. She was up watching Netflix, and that's why the door is closed. But the air is not really moving, so I just have to turn on the vent here. Just a sec. Much better. Yeah. NQ is a little bit weak now. Gold new low of the day. It happened? Alright. So what we'll be looking at is I think we're just gonna go down to that 73.9. And talking about that level, I think it still should be visiting that area down there. That order block is still down there. I think it's gonna get hit. 1 hour order block. Okay, NQ made a new low. I mean today. And now, what can we expect? It could be water falling down. It might not necessarily going to make it. So gotta be careful with that. Yeah. Gold is nicely bearish right now, especially because we have that zone down there. Yeah, jobless claims. We'll see how that goes. All right, gold now found some support at previous day low, almost like inverting this this area. Interesting. What else do we have? Nothing so far. No zone, no nothing. The only level here is that order block down there. It might not go down, so it's not necessarily something that it has to do. And as for NQ, well, I'm not sure. Kwong, good morning. Off to bed. All right. Thanks for dropping in, Vibes. It was good to see you. Yesterday was okay. A little bit slow, but small green. Small green is always good. And today I'm still watching NQ if it wants to make a new high. I think this one here actually might want to break the what's this level on the 5-minute? I think current NQ just wants to break this zone here. I think. Gold bounced off last week's new week opening gap to the tick. Wow. That's gotta mean something. I'm still kind of watching this. Also interesting to see that NQ is still actually, it seems like to me, I mean, I'm watching this swing low. as possible sell side. Not that it's super interesting and important level, but the more I'm seeing this, this is actually an order block, and it feels like that the price just wants to destroy this area right there. And so if we go with that narrative, it just kind of tells us that you know, it's just looking for a new low, which is at 62, 362. I don't know what you guys think about that, but that's kind of interesting. I'm kind of watching that level just in case. Feels like it wants to take it out. Not sure. Anyway, let's wait and see. Yeah, everything, it's just making new highs all the way. Alan, almost passed my TPT 25k account. Any tips for when I have the funded? Next day. So whenever you pass the account, you're gonna have the credentials next day, Alan. So you'll get it. You'll get it. Yeah, it's starting to show. Look at that. It wants to take out this swing there. And after that, we could be looking for a possible reversal. I would like to see that, by the way. I'd like to see that. But first, we have to take out that 62.25. I'm trying to long at that 5-minute BC. Ah. So you're long? Or you lost on this BC here? Oh. Yeah, it was a tricky one. The problem with this is that, you know, if you look around, I mean, yeah, technically it's a valid entry. That's true. Okay, now we tag that 62. Well, that's when risk management comes into place. Like, this one failed, you can still look for another shift if that's the plan. Yeah. Yeah, it shows weakness. Yeah. Ollie was short. Let's go. Yeah, ES took out lows. Oh, 383. Okay. Could be seeing. Ryan, hello. Google and Tesla had earnings yesterday. Price might move better now. Yeah, how was the report? Was it as expected? It was good, positive? I guess it was. Did you build your own website? Just no. It's just a simple blog on a template. I don't know how to build websites, unfortunately. Target hit. Congratulations. Stelp, hello. Good morning. As expected. All right. Lot less cash flow. Interesting. Wow. This move was pretty interesting, to say the least. Just a second. Just a second. It's still going down. All right, never mind. Just check something. Good morning, Martin Muchka, sorry. How's it going? 15 reverse revenue gap. Nice. Swept liquidity. Itvip, good morning. Lizelle, good to see you. Jay, seems like 4-hour low is in. Yeah, it seems like it. We might be at that level. Yeah, no bounce here. I guess hopes were too high for this one to skyrocket immediately for a new historical high here. You should trade New York around 12 noon and then I take runner and Q. Yeah, that's more than enough time. Yeah. But you know, these sessions like they always have the seasonable tendencies. Like sometimes New York is slower, sometimes it's faster. Sometimes you gotta wait more. It depends. 1 hour and 4-hour probably gap from breaker. I see. Yeah. Yeah, let's see the news. Yeah, I tried. TickTickTrader is good. They're absolutely good. I just where is it? I actually have the banner. I just forgot to put it on. But TickTickTrader is actually good. No major issues. The same code works there as well. But yeah, I support TickTickTrader. They're in business since a while. There was an issue with the IP address thing, and Reza here was suffering from that issue, and unfortunately they denied his payout because he put on some trades in Afghanistan, and unfortunately they denied his payout, and that was the only thing, unfortunately, in our community with TickTickTrader. So far they are paying out people, but that, and you know, right after that issue they changed the rules, so it was a little bit unfortunate, and I would say not too fair, but yeah. Quick 350 is reversed. Let's see. Yeah, straight to funded accounts, they do have it. Yeah, they do have the straight to funded accounts. No consistency. Ah. Nice. Yeah, gotta take it slowly in New York right now. Yeah. So it was an IP address issue. As far as I was actually sending emails to support to ask for their help, and all they did is actually refunded his initial money for the account, but unfortunately they denied the payout, and it was like $9,000 or $10,000 or something like that, almost like 10K ish or something. And Reza could be telling more about this. I'm not sure he's here, but that was quite unfortunate. You know, when the prop firm denies 10K payout from you because you pushed the button in Afghanistan, that's not so good. And so that was the only major issue that we had. Otherwise, I know some people on Discord, and I'm reading their payout. So they are paying out people. No, he was not on VPN. He lives in Dubai, and he took his laptop, traveled to his family in Afghanistan, visiting the family, and he put on some trades. He was there for 2 weeks in Afghanistan, visiting his family, and he put on some trades from his laptop. And so they checked the IP address, and they denied the payout because he was trading from Afghanistan. That was the issue. No VPN. And by the way, speaking of VPNs, I've been told that it doesn't matter if you're using a VPN. They see if you're using a VPN. I don't know how it's possible, but they see if you're using a VPN. And some prop firms already putting in their terms and conditions, like using VPN is prohibited. Like, for example, anyway, there are a few prop firms out there. Hardware tracking or something, yeah, but I'm not into this kind of tech stuff. But I don't know, someone, one of these prop firms, I don't know if it was the CEO or someone from management, said that they see if you're using a VPN. That's all I know. And also, a friend of mine told me that it's possible to filter out VPN IP addresses. So there's a simple way, that's all I know. And they will see if it's a VPN. I don't know, by some unique identifier, I don't know. Exactly, Lorenzo. It's probably better to enjoy the day. Exactly, no stress, just enjoying the day. It's possible to see, yeah, VPN usage. Oh, MyFundedFutures allows it. Okay, that's good. That's good news. I do know some prop firms, one or two, who don't allow. They can also detect it. Okay, okay. Just what's my IP? They can do it. Okay. I think gold wants to, you know, go down. Is what I think. To revisit that 1 hour order block down there. Whoa! Mong S, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the channel, Mong. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I think so too. I'd like to see this one pushing back up there after London Open. That's what I'm waiting for, actually. Would be great to see this one ripping higher. Yeah, Tony, so I'm not sure. I knew you were asking Itwip, but I was also being told that there is a simple way to filter out VPNs, but I don't know more about that. I guess ChatGPT or Google can have this answer. Actually, we can ask ChatGPT. Is it possible to detect if someone is using a VPN? Oh, sorry. Okay, here's what ChatGPT is saying. So the question one was, yes, it is possible to detect if someone is using a VPN, but it's not always 100% reliable. IP address check, DNS leaks. Oh no, okay, this is I don't understand this. Traffic analysis, blacklist. Can users avoid detection? Yes, with effort. Use residential VPS, harder to detect. Rotate IPs frequently. Configure split tunneling. Okay. Okay, interesting. So ChatGPT says it's possible to detect. My home router has VPN. I'm away from home. Ah, I see. Better option. You know, it depends on what I drink, Jerry. The karaoke night stream is gonna be on OnlyFans. No, not there. Or maybe we're gonna do that too. It's not happening yet. But we should be doing something. Not much is happening here. Checking other markets. Yeah. Pretty much quiet. Could this flush at London? It can. Question is, how far can it go down? We did have this. This is earning reports here. Now, the thing is, we gotta look for some specific liquidity voids. Maybe. Did anything happen here at the earnings release? Yesterday after 4 p.m. I don't see any specific level, although there is an unbalanced price range at 337, both visible on the mini and the micro on the 5-minute. And so that could be a possible level. 37.25. So not sure. Still a few minutes. A long position is a bad. Yeah, for now it might be best to wait for London. Yeah, Jerry. Hey, Rezo, we were talking about you. We were just talking about you like a few minutes ago. No troll, no joke. We were talking about TickTickTrader, and I told everyone that you got denied for the payout because you were at family in Afghanistan. And that's like not a good thing what TickTickTrader did there. Good to see you, man, by the way. Yeah, we are actually waiting for a possible shift here. And I'm also looking for gold to go a little bit lower into that 1 hour zone. There is a way around VPN issue if traveling overseas. Leave a laptop at friend's house that's online 24/7 and use a remote desktop app. Oh, that's actually a simple solution. That's true. That's true. That's DJ in town. Yeah. I guess. Still her 8K. Yeah, I told you guys it was like 9 or 10K. $8,000 denied. That still hurts. I know. I can imagine. Looking interesting. Touch that swing high. Yeah. 334. Even low. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it seems like this one just might want to go lower. Which version of the new MyFundedFutures challenges do you prefer? Karsten, I think it depends. I mean, there's no simple way to say this. It depends on your overall progress in trading. If you're still looking to get your first payouts, I think the core account, which is the cheapest one, is very good. I would say if you can get the regular legacy accounts, I mean, you can still buy them. The starter account is also good if you're starting out because it has a daily loss limit and the micro scaling is still good. So I think it's still a very good solution. Otherwise, the pro account is the flagship in this case, because basically you have all the freedom that you can get. Yes, it's a little bit more pricier with no activation fee, but you can pretty much do anything with the pro account except news trading. So the flagship would be the pro account, but if you're just starting out, core account is good. Maybe the scaling is a little bit better with the regular old starter account, maybe, if you're starting out. So exactly, Best. They show you they cannot see if you're connecting to your home device. That's true. That's true. 334 swing high to lift. $34 swing high. Was there a swing high at 34? Maybe I'm not seeing it, but there's a zone here. I mean, not zone, like, oh, 24. Man, I can't read. There's a 24 level. Oh yeah. Me, it says 324. I was looking like 34. Yeah, this one here. That's a good level. Yeah. That's a good strategy. Red folder news. What is microscoping? Well, you just open positions with a big contract size for 2 or 3 ticks. or 4 ticks, basically 1 or 2 points maximum. Just keep opening and closing with big position size a lot of times throughout the session just to get that extra 1 point. It's mostly done with algorithms. So mostly with automated algorithms, scalping algorithms or something. Somewhat good, somewhat not. I mean, I'm not sure I've seen any good algorithm to do that in every market condition. But obviously there are some individuals out there who are doing it, and yeah. And on the simulated accounts, they don't like that. Mario, hey. Countries are restricted from using what other futures preference would you recommend? Do you know? Yeah, so I don't know about South Africa in MyFundedFutures, but for example, you can go with Bulenox, Funded Futures Network, maybe Take Profit Trader as well, but I'm not sure about that. Funded Futures Network, Bulenox, maybe even DAYTRADERS. And there's nothing wrong with those preferences. FUNDINGTICKS also, I think, supports. So yeah, there are other choices. TopStep is not. TopStep is not supporting, I know that. 320 previous week high, nice. Again, purchase pages, I see absolutely no difference between core and scale plans. Yeah, the scale plan is basically the payout scale. On the core plan, you can only get $1,000 and that's it. $1,000 maximum. On the scale accounts, you can get more on the payouts. That's basically it. So you can withdraw more on the scale plans. Let's go, Reza. 2.5k, nice. Exactly. You get paid out more. The more you withdraw, you can get paid more. Yeah. It's $1,000 each payout. Yeah, that's the maximum. Obviously, you can request 500 or 600, but the maximum payout is $1,000 on the core account, on each account. Obviously, if you have, for example, 2 or 3 core accounts, and you copy trade them, then the payouts are more, right? So then you can request $2,000 minus profit split. So one account is $800 net. 2 accounts is $1,600. So it's up to you. I think then it's more simple to go with the scale account. Obviously, if you're starting out small, then nothing wrong with the core account. Yeah, I'm not sure what's happening on NQ. It feels like it might want to go down to that earnings area down there. 37 is a unbalanced price range down there. You're welcome. Yeah, it's uneventful, Roman. That is, I was actually expecting more. I was really expecting more, but we are again still at all-time highs. I don't know. Forex, Fivers, Funded Futures Network, FundingTicks, Tradeify, Bulenox, Elite Trader. There you go. Thank you, Kev. Hey, thank you for the info. Gold broke its downtrend line. Not to shoot for the moon. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, this definitely not. If you look at the 5-minute, it's absolutely terrible. It's absolutely terrible. It looks very bad. Looking for sell from 365 area. 365 area. What is there? Oh man, it's just, it looks bad on the 1 minute. I don't see anything, but I would say good luck for your sells. What's happening, Cougar? Yeah, it's very sluggish. It is. Exactly, Roman. Exactly. It's like there's really nothing to look for here. It just doesn't look good. Thanks again, Kev, for checking those. I see that gold might try to go down into that zone again. It's not that far, actually. Let me put on a chart. And that level is at 74, if I'm correct. Almost at 74. Interesting, right? Yeah, we'll see. I put on an alert for that just to see what's gonna happen. Yeah, I'm sleepy too. I am. That's short. Well, you can try to go short. There is a unbalanced price range at 37.25, and there's this swing point. That's what Reza is looking for at 324. Good targets. It feels weak for now. No sign of pushing higher yet. So I guess we just have to wait. Just a second. Give me a moment. All right, here we are. Don't worry. The show continues. The show goes on. Don't worry. And nothing has happened so far. Nothing has happened so far. Hey, SK, sorry for what's happening. I wish you luck, Reza. Got in. Short 364, let's go. I wish you all the good luck and everything. Stop loss at 385, let's go. Actually, I need to reconnect the tape repeater. I had some connection issue there. Nothing is moving so far. Not even gold. I thought that gold wants to go for that level down there, and so far nothing. Nothing is happening. NQ is still here. This silver bullet tower is actually not that good. It's not that good as I was expecting it. 10 million in a take profit reset. Wow. Okay. Let's go, Reza. Let's go. Yeah, it's sitting on the algal line. Let me check on other markets as well. Okay, it's somewhat moving. but still kind of sideways a little bit. Big bear flag. Yeah. First payout, Killer Muffin. Congratulations. Applause to Killer Muffin, the first payout. No. Congrats again. Zep, I didn't take a trade. I'm just kind of watching to get out from this area with NQ. Also kind of looking at gold. I have an alert on a lower level, so I'm just waiting for some levels to be tapped. And relax, what's up? Yeah, it's super boring price action. Exactly, Green. It's definitely, you know, the 150k accounts definitely gives you a bigger room. That's undeniable. But, you know. Okay, it started to move a little bit. Let's see what's gonna happen here. Yeah, the reset is actually good price. So if you start out with 150k, the reset prices actually makes it a little bit attractive. Yeah. Mathematically speaking, yes. Start to move. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Reza. I know. I don't know what's happening, man. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with this price action. I really don't. So far everything is stuck, so nothing is really moving to the direction that we're hoping for. Hey, thank you so much, Mario. Thank you, Mario, for the support, man. I mean, I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, they are at 91% off again, so yeah, it's summer. Exactly. It's summertime. That's how the markets are moving right now. Not much we can do about it, I guess. It is what it is, right? Good morning, Albert. Hello. I was trying to remember, Tom, once you take a trade, let it, yeah, let it, you know, Go to your stop loss or TP. Don't get disturbed. Exactly. The chop actually challenges your emotions, your discipline. So just don't let yourself, I mean, don't second guess yourself. You know what to do. And obviously, Reza, you know your levels, you know everything. You made those payouts already. So don't let the chop confuse you. If it takes your stop, awesome. Let it take the stop. That's it. Just let it take the stop. Kelly, hey, good morning. Bulenox before. Yeah, they are good. Take Profit Trader, FUNDINGTICKS. Yeah, Take Profit Trader also. And Bulenox, you know, yes, they don't have daily payouts, but still, you know, Bulenox always pays every week. If you request your payout, the next week you're gonna get paid. That's how it works. Kelly, thanks for joining us. Thank you for being here on the stream. We always like to see new members, I mean, new viewers in the chat. Yeah, they are reputable. Yeah, they are. They are. And you know, as I said many times, like the good thing in Bulenox that I like is that they're not really taking apart on the social media fiasco that's always happening on Twitter or maybe YouTube. You know, they just being quiet in the background behind the curtains, and they just paying out people, and that's it. So no issue with them. Well, it's hard to say what's going to happen now. I thought that this one, for example, on gold, I was kind of hoping for that zone down there. It's not really happening yet. Even if I go to the 15-minute, it's not happening. So. Anyway, I did set up an alert there just to see what's going on, and that is it. These couple of days I risked most of my top step trades, like 600 to 800 trades until the end. Nice. Well, if you risk more, you make more, right? Yeah. Yeah, you must submit your withdrawal until Friday if you want to get the withdrawal, but that's it. Exactly, Shenanigan. Yeah, exactly, Kelly. I like that also. They're not really participating in all the drama. They're just, you know, moving. And the same goes for Trade Day, by the way. Trade Day is also like, of course, they do have social media, but they don't participate in the drama. They just do their business, and that's it. And that's what goes for Bulenox too. Chronos Trading, never heard of them. I think, oh, maybe the name sounds familiar, but no, I'm not sure. Morty, good morning. Gold, well, I was kind of looking for gold to go down to a 1 hour / 15-minute order block on the downside. We'll see if it gets there or not. I do have an alert being set up at actually on the 15-minute. It's starting at, open up, this is 75.1. Who knows if it wants to get down there, but there is a zone there, so we'll see. No, news trading is not allowed. But Albert, if you go to my blog, it's not a super fancy blog, but if you go to tomsabo.biz or pip.ninja, it points to the same place. There's an article right at the top of what you can do with Take Profit Trader. If you read that, it's going to answer a lot of your questions about, what can you do or what cannot. I'm going to tell you, spoiler alert, the only thing you cannot do is news trading. Otherwise, there's so many answers. You will see how many things you can do with Take Profit Trader. I was right at the top of the pretty serious downtrend. Yeah. You trade divergence. Oh, I was trying to trade divergence years ago. I wasn't really successful in it, but I know some people who are actually very, very good in trading divergences. Basically, I'm trading. I'm in a combination, like trading supply and demand zones combined with ICT concepts. So I'm using the supply and demand zones, which are basically order blocks in ICT concepts. I'm using them as targets, and I'm kind of looking for an ICT 2022 entry model to target those zones, and that's what I'm using. So, for example, here's a 5-minute order block or demand zone down here, this bearish candle. That's what I'm using as target. Obviously, I'm not sure if we'll go down there, but if I see a strong price movement, I just jump in to reach the level. That's what I'm using. So the zones, basically. Yeah. Jay, you were short but just gave up. Yeah, I don't know what's happening with NQ right now. In ICT, we don't see order block. Yeah. Yeah, check it out, Albert. It's all the details there. Yeah, if you found the system, exactly, Kelly. If you find your system that works well, do not try anything else. I mean, that's your craft. That's it. If you have something that suits your personality, gotta go with that. There's no other way around this. That's it, basically. That's how it works. You just gotta go with that. Wow, dollar yen. I'm just checking dollar yen. It actually went up nicely. It's slow. FTSE 100 is moving fast. I haven't traded that. Maybe like a few years ago I looked into it, but Beanie Player, hello. Support and resistance with fib. That's good. Key levels. That's actually very good combination. Filkos, what's happening? Thank you for dropping in. Thank you. Filkos, have an awesome morning or evening. Sorry, morning. Doing good. Well, just waiting. This market, look at the 5 minute. It's just absolutely nothing. Thoughts on day traders live eval that cost live eval that cost 99 or free for the first time graduate traders with the third payout. I think it's always good. It's a little bit more pricier. It's not bad actually. Depends how confident you are you with your skills and your trading system. That's all that it depends on. Haven't tried it, but so far the plan looks okay. Hey, because you're tired. You must sleep. Hey, Vivian, good to see you. Take for you to get first payout with trade day. Honestly, no payout from trade day yet. I do have personal friends who receive payout from trade day, and that's the only prop firm that I haven't received payout yet. I'm still working on it. So I'd received payout from Day Traders, Funded Futures Network, Tick Trader, every one of those except Trade Day. That's why. But I know that they are in business. I do have a lot of proof from friends and people from Discord that they pay out. So I haven't been there yet. I started to pick them up a few weeks ago, most likely with 2 evaluation accounts. I'm using the Project X connection with Quantower. And honestly, I blew up 2 evaluation accounts already because I was copy trading those evals. So I had a bad streak and I was going crazy. So I'm just restarting again. I was almost at a funded stage and then I messed it up. So the good thing with day traders is like you can take it slow with them, by the way. So that's a good thing. In Hamburg, yeah, morning. Sorry, I wasn't sure. I mean, I'm tired as well, Philkos. I can't sleep during these past few weeks. I don't know what's up with me. Pashka, hey. Were you able to pass eval lately? Yeah, I passed Bulenox. I passed MyFundedFutures eval. Take Profit Trader evals. I have 2 brand new Take Profit Trader Pro accounts. Yeah. The problem is I'm very much behind on the funded accounts. So I'm already focusing for next month, August. I need to build up some profits and buffer. Have you heard of prop shot traders? Yeah, I heard about them. Yes. But I don't know too much about them. I did register for Prop Shop Trader as an affiliate, but I'm not pushing them anywhere in the links or in the banners. But I did register for them. I just haven't started to trade with them. That's it. Hey, Parminder. I got my funded after passing the account. If I don't achieve 100 in 5 days, well, what? No, it will not expire. Don't worry, Parminder. Just put on a trade every week. You should be okay. It will not expire. Well, so far nothing is happening here. Whoa! Marcus Medicine, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. Welcome. Thanks for joining us. We target 6,000. Oh, Yeah. Well, it's definitely a challenge, right? Hey, thank you, Ollie. Thanks for the support. Thank you, Pashka. Thank you. Morning, Chaz. Nah, nothing is happening. Look at the chart. This is the 5-minute. It's terrible. You should skip this session. Actually, I'm thinking to skip this one too. The only thing we have is the pre-market open left, and that's it. If you need any video, I do basically. I do. I would like to put on some videos. That's true. Also, I was thinking to maybe do something on TikTok as well, or and also put the videos onto YouTube. So shoot me an email. How many contracts do you usually trade? Like anywhere between 1 to 10 micros, usually around 2, 3, 5, depending on the stop loss, JB. Yeah, so my email is in the YouTube title there on my profile. More money bringing, uncomforting, and can't sleep. Oh yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's making us uncomfortable, Too much money is making us uncomfortable. I got a Discord, but just if you send me an email, I can send you an invite and reply. What is advantage of prop shop? Yannick, otherwise than I registered with them, I don't really study the rules. So, and I strongly advise to be very cautious with prop shop trader. They are fairly new. We don't know much about them. It was on the hype train a few months ago, like about 2 months ago or something. Everybody was jumping on board, including myself. But they are new, so treat them with caution. Let's go, Pashka. Get those TPT accounts. Art, good to see you. Made 122 on gold. Let's go. Once my future account, make it funded. Is there a monthly fee? No, nothing, Marcus. Nothing. Once you get to the funded stage, like there's no more costs to pay. Nothing. No activation fee. Nothing. No monthly fees. Just pass the account. That's the goal. I like the 50k accounts, by the way. Sometimes I try the 150 on Take Profit Trader just because of the safety net, the buffer. Sometimes that's a cool thing to have. But that's it. Yeah, it's very slow. 14 more minutes from the chop. We'll see if the pre-market open will do us something. Near to pay out for prop shop. Oh, definitely shenanigan. Let us know. I'm very curious. Thank you for the info. Yeah, it's just not moving. Also, I was kind of looking for gold. If it wants to go lower. I think gold is going to go down to that 73.9 area sooner or later after, getting rid of this chop. I think it will move down. That's what I think. My spidey senses are tingling. It will go down to Actually, the first step would be 75.1 because there's a 15-minute level there. So I'm just going to put this here 75.1 and I'm going to modify this to there 75.1. It's just going to go down there. It's inevitable, you know, inevitable. It's going to happen, man. I think. I have to disconnect and reconnect here. Yeah, there is liquidity down there. That's 100%. Yeah, exactly. It's only trailing until the buffer level. So it's not as bad as it looks like. Look at that. Just as we talked about it, it's just starting to go. I gotta say, I do like the 75.1 level down there. I think it should be popping through. Sooner than later. Look at that. There you go. It went down perfectly. There is one more level down there, by the way. The 74.1, which is the hourly zone. It still has a good chance that it will go down there. $74.1 is the hourly level. But anyway, it went down. Okay, NQ still sideways. No, I wasn't in a trade, but I was watching gold. I was actually waiting for NQ to do something. Down we go. Yeah. I do feel some FOMO for not taking that, but what can we do, right? The FOMO is real. And we still have the pre-market open. So that's also close. Okay. Okay. Maybe I should have taken a short. Yeah, we're down to 74.1 now. So we are in the 1 hour bullish order block right down there. Thank you, Didi. DIT, sorry. Yeah, exactly. Waiting for the next setup is crucial. We're always going to have some good setups, so that's the beauty of it. Like, there's always going to be the next best setup. It's always going to be around the corner. That's the beauty of it. Okay, so gold went down. NQ is still holding the position, and it makes it a little bit, I would say, crazy. If I finish to pass my eval, they will give me another eval. No. I mean, if you pass the eval, Yonex, then it's just going to expire, and that's it. So hopefully, if you get the funded account, obviously you're gonna get the funded account, right? But the thing is with the free accounts is that you cannot reset it, and you cannot pay for the next month. They're just going to expire. So you know, you must make the best out of it because it's limited. Hey, thank you so much, Trading Star. Thank you, man. Thank you. Okay, gold is flushing down. Interesting to see. NQ is still hovering. Pretty much. What if NQ just decides to go higher? 3 more minutes until the pre-market open. Okay, something's going on NQ. Maybe it's not the move that we were waiting for, but something's going on. A little bit more than a minute to go. Push. Austin is saying push. I kind of want to trade New York Open. Yeah, I mean, the best moves are obviously there. Yeah, this is the strongest move since all night, yeah. Bullish divergence. Alright. It seems like about 30 seconds to see what the pre-market open is gonna bring. I'm actually very curious about this one. Ten more seconds. 5. Here we go. The market is open for business. Let's see what it wants. On the 3 minutes, sorry, 1 minute, it could be a possible long entry based on ICT terms. There is a liquidity void at 75. And higher, but I'm not sure if this move is, it could be just a fake out. We'll see. Yeah, exactly, Ron. Snap back as always. Yeah, it could be. Took long at 54. Yeah, pre-market, like electronic trading hours for stock exchange, for example, Nvidia, Tesla, everything is open now. Opened up bearish though. Doesn't look promising. That's why it could have been a fake out move here just before the open. Let's see. Still from Bali. Nice. Stock exchange. I mean, stock electronic trading hours, as they used to say, for stocks. (4 a.m. Eastern Standard). So far, nothing special. Feels like NQ wants to make a new low. That's what exactly it does. It's making new lows now, I think. And if it does, then we have that 37 down there. Who knows? Whoa, rejection again. That's why it was kind of like a fake out move, but still not finished yet. Now it's moving. All right. All right. Gold is tanking also. Nice. What else do we have? Okay, gold is just busting through that order block. 15-minute slash hourly. Kind of interesting. Yeah. Reza, how you doing with the trades there? I know it was a little bit tricky. You might have been stopped out. I don't know. Oh, your stop was at 80 something, right? I don't know. So you're in the sell. That's good. 37 is a good point there, by the way. What if it wants to go down to 37? Hmm. 85 is your stop. All right. Well, we'll see what NQ will do here. I'm just kind of looking. At the market conditions right now. Kind of searching for a reliable trade setup. Anyway, let's wait for NQ. I still have no entry and nothing to go with. I'm kind of feeling the FOMO because of gold. But you know what? I might actually take a trade on gold. Who cares? We only live once, right? And there's no sequel. So, what I might do is all right. Let's do this. I might try to enter on gold. I'd like to see a push higher, which would be actually good for the NQ shorts. If it closed the M5 below 50, we might go lower. Yeah. Exactly. Yes, exactly. Abyss. Yeah. Okay, NQ repricing a level there. Still kind of waiting for this candle to close on gold, and we'll see if it will go anywhere or not. Still waiting for gold to form a structure. I don't think it will. Still just wants to tank. Yeah, it should be going down lower. Maybe even down into that fair value gap. Anyway. I'll keep an eye on for that. NQ is playing the mind game here. What's up with the others? Nothing. Yeah, nothing. That's all. NQ is making a push. I just don't know why. Almost like a bullish breaker thing here. All right. Hey, Sopham. Well, just watching this crazy market here. I was hoping to take a trade, but then I'm just gonna wait for gold now because NQ is unpredictable. ES heading for VWAP. Oh. NQ is playing with everybody's nerves right now, I think. It was a retest for a short. Yeah, maybe. Let's just see. There is a structure here. There is a structure here on gold that I really like. Exactly. This is the London NQ. This is the unpredictable NQ right now. And what can you do with it? Nothing. Hey, Paul, good night. Have a good one. Thanks for dropping in. Let's go, Pian Mendez. Let's go. I'm not sure what this one is doing. Gold seems like is also making a move or something here. 42 ticks. I would say up there to 82.45. Yeah, it's seems like it wants to go. Took a long trade on gold. That's it. That's all I did. Took a long on gold. Still holding. Reza is still holding it. Total crazy. I agree. What was the longest emotional break you had to take from trading? Without trading. Earl, without trading. So I started trading in 2018 and I was trading my savings away until the pandemic in 2020. During the pandemic in 2020, sometime during 2000, I would say almost a year, 10 months, something like that. Absolutely no trading, nothing at all. I was broken mentally and financially, totally. Absolutely broken. So for 10 months or 12 months, something like that, I couldn't even watch the charts. I was absolutely broken. That was the longest time. I couldn't even check the markets. I didn't want it to. Yeah. GC is launching. I took that trade on gold. Where is it? Here it is. So I need to reconnect. I don't know why. My quant hour was, blinking red like there's a connection issue. Yeah, it was a fairly good trade on gold. I like that too. How did you recover from that? Oh, well, Pip Drunk. There is a very short answer to that, and there's a much more complicated answer to that. The short answer is you might gonna smile, or I don't know. The short answer is God. That's it. The short answer. The more complicated answer is I keep telling myself, like, I just have to get up on my feet. My family was also having concerns about my financial and mental health and everything. Financial is everything. So without friends and family, it would have been more difficult. But obviously, I tried to focus. The technical side of this, Pip Drunk, is that I tried to focus on something else than trading. So I took that break, and I was focusing on my work, on my job at the insurance company. I was calling up clients. I was visiting clients. I was a salesman and the manager for corporate clients as well. So I took more work. And I also went to the gym, and I also went for long walks. I was walking a lot and running, walking, and some more running and more walking. And family was also helping me, not financially per se, but they were, emotionally and everything. But the short answer is God. I was praying. I was actually talking in myself while I was praying, and I actually felt good after the prayers. Anyway, that's the other thing. That's how I recovered. That was the darkest period in my whole life. I'm 41 years old, and I did see some nasty stuff in my life, and there was some bad times. But the darkest times was when I lost my savings on Forex trading before I was trading prop firms. And that short period of time, that 12 months, 10 months, that was the darkest hours. I don't even remember it. Sometimes it's blurry. It's just super blurry. Like my brain is, trying to erase that or something. Everything is still blurry when I look back. I don't know how I made it. I really don't know how I made it. I guess it's God. We can break the trend, yeah. We'll see what happens. Tanking back down. Well, I'm gonna hold on to this trade. We'll see what happens. Lowick. First discovered prop firms. Did it save your life? I think it may have mine. No, I was actually very angry when I first discovered prop firms after I lost everything. That's exactly why. I lost everything instead of just paying some money for FTMO or some other prop firm to get to a funded account. I could have made it much more cheaper. So I was hitting my face when I discovered, like, oh man, I just pissed away tens of thousands of dollars instead of just paying for a few challenge accounts, right? So I was angry at first. Did it save my life? No, not at that time. Not at that time. At that time, the reason that I recovered was not because of prop firms. Prop firms had absolutely nothing to do to my recovery. Absolutely zero. Yes, after that, when I relearned everything and I started to do step by step everything from the start, then actually, yeah, prop firms were good. But to recover from the deep abyss, it was not prop firms. I was focusing on other things than prop firms to recover. I was focusing on my job, my family, my health, praying, trying to put my life back in order, and prop firms had nothing to do with that. So, thank you, Kelly. Yeah, you'll go through it, everybody. Made it back in a year. There you go, Mario. You made it back in a year. Absolutely, Pip Drunk. Yeah, positive self-talk, prayer, it will change your life. Yeah, absolutely. I truly believe that, by the way. I am truly believing in that. You can call it God, law of attraction, universe, the matrix, whatever you want to call this. These things are helping, and you got to stay positive. Trading breaks you before it makes you. That's true, Ben. Exactly. It's your Hungarian spirit. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely, Rohan. Yeah, I wish everybody the same. And you know, there's one takeaway from this for everybody. If I could make it back from the abyss, everybody can. And anybody can. Anybody who has similar struggles or had similar struggles. If I could make it back, and it doesn't necessarily have to be prop firm trading. I'm not saying like, and you will be a prop firm trader. But no. It can be something else, financially, emotionally, whatever. You don't necessarily have to narrow it down to trading. But I'm saying, if I could make it back, anybody can. Anyone. Yeah, Kwang. Normal reaction of the body when facing adversity. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So I think that's why my brain is still trying to raise those times. I'm exhausted. All right, Austin, have a good night. I think he's already gone. Good night, Austin. I'm going through the worst of my life now. Mad Futures, come on. What's happening, man? Is it financial, emotional, family stuff? You know, you can share. You can share here. I mean, everybody's positive here, and we're trying to help each other. But that's why it's good to also to have a good community. When I restarted to learn trading, I signed up for a mentorship, and I signed up for a Discord membership at that time. It helped me a lot, not because of the specific mentorship or that. I mean, yeah, it was good, but I had some trading buddies and a community I could talk to. It meant a lot for me. It meant a lot. So nowadays, everybody is streaming. Everybody's doing their own Discord. It's just become a trend right now. But it really helps. Same thing 2 years ago. Totally relate. There you go. Definitely Nistra. Makes exactly, Ben. How long you prayed? I prayed like almost every day, and sometimes only for 30 seconds. Sometimes I prayed for a few minutes. I would say usually a few minutes every day. A few minutes, not like 30 minutes. Maybe I should have. Sometimes I sat down for like 20 minutes or 15 minutes on the couch. I sat down for like 15 minutes. I wasn't really praying. I was just listening. I was listening to the birds. I was listening how the wind was blowing the curtains, whatever. I was just, you know, sitting and listening. And then sometimes I started to pray for a few minutes. Actually, the way I prayed, I was actually talking. Sometimes loud when I was alone, sometimes in my mind. I was talking to God like he was sitting next to me, like not like the old ways, but you know, like to a friend, like to a good friend. I don't know how to put this. Exactly, Gabriel. Exactly. Gabriel is saying we all handling you know, failures differently. But those ones who are not giving up are the ones who will be the winners. That's what Gabriel is saying in Hungarian. But I do agree with that. Kelly, the living proof. It's real. There is power in it. There you go. Hopefully it will run long. I'm not really interested now on NQ, so my only trade that's left is the gold. Just a second. NQ is still running higher, by the way. I'm gonna read the chat in a second. Okay, watching the other markets as well. Okay, nothing is happening, so all good. God showed up. My trading changed. Discipline, patience, and sticking to my plans. Exactly, Mario. So I also tried that a few times when I tried to get funded, and I was still kind of broken. Like, I just have to full port the FTMO account. I'm going to full port the challenge account. And of course, it never works. And that also helped me to develop discipline. You have to die first to go to heaven. Oh, yeah, I like that. I mean, I don't want to die, but I know, metaphorically speaking, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Is it going up or down? Well, I hope that gold is going higher. I really hope so. Yeah, Matt Futures, you can tell anything. Life coach. Well, I wish I would be a good life coach, but community is big. Exactly. Patience is discipline. Exactly. I started learning in 2016 when there was a range in Forex market. Everything was fine until Trump became president. It just drained everything. Yeah, I guess it was somewhat similar to the crypto pump in 2017. I lost also quite a lot of money on the crypto pump. Everything was just whatever. It doesn't really matter back then in those years what altcoin you picked up. Basically, you could have picked up like 10 altcoins. 6 or 7 of them were just going to the moon. And obviously, at the switch at New Year from 2017 to 18, everything just, dumped. I remember that because that's when I lost a bunch of money. It was actually New Year's Eve almost New Year's Eve. I remember altcoins were skyrocketing. And after New Year's, like first few days of January, everything just started to, shit the bed. I'm sorry to say this, but everything just started to dump. Lost my job a year ago and still struggling to get one. Defaulter officially and neck deep with loans. Literally struggling to live my life. My family has lost faith in me and here I am. Oh man, Matt Futures. Man, I'm gonna tell you something about the loans and stuff because I know that's also struggling. And don't say that you're a defaulter. I mean, yeah, officially. I mean, who cares what officially anybody says? When I lost everything by 2020, I was actually asking for help, not from my family. I was totally embarrassed in front of my family. So I had some good friends who helped me out with some loans. And I was actually swimming in some loans. I still am. And there was also something else which I lost, but I don't want to share that here on stream because that's kind of personal. There was a personal thing back in 2020, somewhat related to the fact that I lost a bunch of money in trading. But I really don't want to share that because that's more personal, and I'm not sure I'm ready to talk about that. But there was a thing that made me, how should I put this? There was a thing back then in 2020, because of all these losses, that made me to pick up a very big loan. A very big loan. Even in my standards here in Hungary, I had to pick up almost $70,000 in loan back in 2020. I'm still paying that loan nowadays. Even until nowadays, even today, I'm paying that loan. And when I pay that loan, it always reminds me of those failures, of how stupid I was, how dark was that time that I had to pick up that loan. And every month today, I'm paying that loan. $70,000 plus interest. It's a lot. It's a lot. And don't tell this anyone. I'm working my way out of that, but Mad Futures, what I can tell you is just don't give up faith. You must You must find a solution as well to get some sort of an income, you know, a business, a job, or something. It can be a small thing, but literally some sort of a small income, something to rebalance you. I'm not saying to turn away from trading, but now I think you should be focusing more on getting a regular income, and also trying to stay positive, like praying does help. Talk with your friends and family. You said your family lost faith with you. Okay, it sometimes happens. What you can do is go back to or obviously talk with your family. Sit down with them. Explain to them of what's happening. Explain to them, maybe you did already, but explain to them again and again, and be very open-minded and honest with them that you are on the way to turn everything back. You're going to do everything step by step, and it's not just necessarily like financial way. Help them, prove them small things. If they say that, okay, we cannot trust you that you're going to get out from this cycle, then okay, tell them that, okay, maybe financially you can't help them or can't prove that you can put everything on the table, but fix something around the house. Help them in their daily the daily, not struggles, but throughout the day, small things. Just watch for your family, take care of them, even the smallest things, and let them see that you're trying, and pray and stay motivated. And obviously you got to fix your main income, because trading is not going to be the one right now at this very point that's going to change your life. It will change your life, but that's not the time yet. So it's awesome that you're here, and I want you to be here every time because you're cool. But now the goal, you can still trade on a cheap evaluation account, by the way. The goal right now is, the priority is not trading right now. Okay, it will change. That's what I think. You will make it. I'm sorry if I got carried away a little bit, but that's what I think. And small little habits. There is a book called Atomic Habits, MyFundedFutures, by the way. Really, write down the name. It's called Habits, Atomic Habits, I think. Let me actually. Exactly. This is the one. It helped me a lot. This is the book. Sorry. James Clear, Atomic Habits. You gotta get this. I think you can also download this book. Small things, because that helped me also a lot. Small, tiny things throughout the day. You gotta start somewhere, all right? Small, tiny, small habits, building up day to day. Not just in trading, but in your real life. It's gonna help. Atomic Habits from James Clear. Tiny changes, okay? Everyday tiny changes. It's really a good book. It helped me tremendously, like a lot. It helped me a lot, this book. I was reading this back in those days. Like, there's many good books out there, but it helped me. Sorry, let's get back to the chat and business. I know I got carried away. You're an atheist. Come on, Ron. What's your target on gold? 82.4. Took a long. Let's go. Hey, Monogixer, where have you been? I'd extend the target up to the next Asia high. I'm good with this target at 82.4. Yes, I'm in a gold trade. Here, yeah, exactly. Ah, pushy NQ. Ron, you don't need to share what you don't want to. Yeah. I mean, I share what I can. 70K now, peanuts. We can all make 70K in a month from trading, right? Yeah, Ollie, it happens. It happens. Clean slate, exactly. It's just like Trading Star says, even a small job, whatever, just a small income, everything helps. It's also an adjustment in your life. Even though I'm just gonna tell you something, just one more small add-on to this. When I was completely broke back in 2020, I did not just sell my cars. I was selling stuff around the house. Like I was having an old camera. I was having some stuff in the garage. So I started to sell some stuff, not because I wanted to put the money into trading, but it actually helped me out. I didn't even realize how many stuff I had laying around the house. I made some extra money, and I actually felt good, not just because of the money, but I got rid of so many unuseful stuff around the house, and I made some little extra money, and it felt good. I could buy food. I was grateful for it. I could buy food. I paid my bills from that money, and I could pay some stuff, the rent. I was actually feeling good about it. So just a small solution. Temporary solution, I know, but also a solution. Well, life is always up and down, right? Yes, I'm in a gold trade. Yes, yes. Mental health is priority, Bailey. Exactly. Mental health. Make 1,000 first day. Yes. So you make on the new core account, you can actually make with the 50% consistency up to $1,500. But if you make $1,000, oh sorry, the funded account, eval. No, hold on a second. New MyFunded eval. So if I make 1,000 on the first day, can I only make max 500 on the next day? No. The target is $3,000, so you need to push it until 3K. Atomic Habit, exactly. James Clear. Yeah, just don't commit suicide. Exactly. Exactly. Very good read. Absolutely, MyFutures. Atomic Habits. I don't want to say this, but I think if you Google it, MyFutures, you might find some website where you can download the PDF document for free. Wink. So I didn't say anything, but I know it's something you might have to pay for. Actually, you know what? There might be an internet archive. There you go. MyFutures. MyFutures, here's a link. Boom. Atomic Habits. There you go. You can, it's free to download, I think. Yeah, it's free to download, I think. I think this is the one. Exactly. So you don't need to purchase it. Whoa! I'm not sure about this name, but thank you. I don't know how to. I don't know how to pronounce this, but thank you for joining. Let's lighten up the mood. Exactly. I have some savings. Careful with the savings, but yeah. Not sure how long I can float. I mean, if you're living off from your savings, that's cool too if you have enough savings. But you got to have a plan, right? Financially, especially if you're planning to make a living from trading. You got to have a financial plan for the next 12 months at least. But there's nothing wrong if you're sacrificing some savings if you have enough for the next 12 months and you're now focusing on trading. There's nothing wrong with that. Visit family, exactly. I have to grind more, exactly. Exactly, small steps. You can pray, but you need to take small steps at least. You don't have to change the world in one day when you start to pray, but take those small steps and it's gonna help. That's Cancer, and she's very, very low on motivation, and me struggling financially, and trading has been good. Well, if trading helps, that's excellent, and I don't know what to say. I wish all the best I can to her mom. To fight against this, and I wish her a lot of strength. Yeah. Yeah, getting rid of used things, and I felt actually good. So just an extra thing, like when I sold those things, I actually was like, oh man, it not just cleared out my garage, but and made more space, but I made some extra money because I wasn't using all that crap. I'm sorry, I made some money, and I actually made so much money I could pay my rent for an extra month. And some bills, and I was very happy about it. Like I was selling all kind of junk from my garage. You tried hard to. Well, I think everybody has somewhat similar stories. You know, everybody. I think everybody could tell similar stories from their lives. I know I sold a bicycle back in 2020. I wasn't really riding it too much. I sold it for $60 in US dollars, $60. I sold the bike and some other stuff like that. So I sold some wheels for the car, which I haven't used. I don't know, stuff like this. U2 squared, very tiny, powerful book, nice. Awesome. No, you don't have to pray to me. Oh man, I really have to catch up. Pullback area here. Yeah, I don't like this area. Hey Bob, good to see you. Yeah, I think I have to hold this trade for quite a long time. Not really a fan of this. And also NQ is just stopped moving. Trading has not been good. Oh, I see. Well, if it's not being good, you still don't have to give up. Obviously, if you have a plan, you got to have a plan for the next 10 to 12 months, but not currently. So as I showed, I'm kind of sitting in this position on gold. Was hoping that it will pick up and go higher, but nothing else that I see here that is interesting. There's one more level if it wants to drop down there, but that is it. I might go into add an alert if it wants to go down, but so far nothing. NQ still struggling. It might want to push for a new all-time high again. It's not surprising, I guess. It's been a while, yeah. All good. A little bit slow. The past, like almost 2 weeks, it's a little bit slow. Not really making progress on my funded accounts. Five points to push your NQ to end the day with 1.1. Oh. Nice. 1.1k. That's actually good. That is good. Oh my god, I'm just seeing this. We had 209 viewers on the top of this stream. Oh my gosh. 209 viewers about half an hour ago. Oh my god. That is amazing. I don't even know if we had 200 viewers. Thank you so much, everyone. And if you could help out the stream, it's free to do. Please push the like button for the stream. Let's push those likes. Let's show the YouTube algorithm that this London stream is... It has the most awesome community. One of the greatest communities out there. So if you can, please help out the stream by pushing the like. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much, Kelly, and everybody. Let's show the YouTube algorithm that we are here. But the thing is that unfortunately I might have to call it a day here. Because this is almost the end of the power hour, not power hour, kill zone in ICT terms. I'm not really looking to enter any other trades. So I'll be back for the stock exchange open 9:30 and also at MyFunded TV today. So no, Trace, you're always talking about some topics we can. That's awesome. I mean, I'm happy to do that. Do you know your voice have this calming tone effect? Oh, actually, I've been told that. Fun story. Actually, that's for next time. I was being offered a job at the local radio station. Swear to God, I was there for an interview. I went there for an interview. It was back in 2014 or 13. No, it was 2012 or 13. Local radio station. I was there for an interview. True story. Believe it or not, I don't care. It happened for an interview, and they told me like, "Hey man, I think you're good to talk." But I was not the one they picked, actually. So I was just considering it as a side hustle job, but because they told me I could take the PM evening shift from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. on the radio, and it's just a local small radio station, but it is what it is. we are actually considering podcasts, so thank you again. Thank you so much for the likes, for the views, the new subscriptions. Thank you, Kelly, for being here with us, and everybody who subscribed to today's stream. And of course, one more thing, one more very, 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 very important thing before we all go. I think it's basically a must. You know, it's just something that we cannot go by. It's very important for the stream. What could it be, right? Of course, we all know what it is. Of course, we all know. All right. If you want to support the stream, if you want to have the best available discounts in prop firm space, or you just want to have a better life, maybe down in the grocery store the best discounts, fill up the car with the cheapest prices with gasoline, just go with the code TOMSABO. It gives you more luck, more chance, better pass ratio, and of course, my blessings. Thank you for supporting the channel. Sponsored by TOMSABO's YouTube. Thank you, Isra, for subscribing to the channel. Thank you so much. All right, have a good one. If you would like to support the stream, please use the code TAMSABO. It works on all these prop firms that we talk about and promote. Thank you so much. Helps with a great way to keep the show rolling. All right. Thanks again. Have a good one. And God bless you all. I'll be back for New York session. Cheers.